Welcome to the 31 Nights of Macoween! Every night during the month of October, I will review a scary movie. Come and join if you dare!
Hey, yo, the pizza here.
Trick or Treat is a 2007 American anthology horror film written and directed by Michael Dowdry and produced by Bryan Singer. The film stars Dylan Baker, Rochelle Aites, Anna Paquin, and Brian Cox. It relates 4 Halloween stories with a common element in them. Sam, a mysterious child trick-or-treater wearing a shabby orange footy pajama with a burlap sack over his head. The character makes an appearance in each of the stories whenever one of the other characters breaks a Halloween tradition. Anthology stories always intrigue me, whether it be Goosebumps, The Animatrix, or even VHS. The form of long-term storytelling by the use of anthology series is just a big appeal and fascination to me. So when I watched Trick or Treat, I was once again enthralled in this film's universe because it's a big anthology story that uses the theme of Halloween to connect with each other. I think that's very fascinating. I think, in my opinion, Trick or Treat is a very underrated horror film. Not a lot of people have heard about this film, and the only thing they probably know is Sam, the sack bag kid on the poster of the film, who's that's the first thing you see or you think of if you've never seen Trick or Treat. Which is a shame because Trick or Treat, it's actually a really good film. The story which I mentioned before is an anthology that follows different characters in a small town on Halloween night, and each of them were very unique in their own way how they spent and perceived Halloween night. Not too many horror films will take place on Halloween night and follow the whole night. Mostly, sometimes they'll just lead up to the day of Halloween, and then the big climax of the film won't even be in Halloween, on Halloween. It'll just be during the Halloween night. But this one takes place the entire Halloween night, and I love it. I just love it that much. And Trick or Treat does it well. Another aspect of the film that I enjoyed very much would have to be the horror. Yeah, some of the scares and the other elements rely on jump scares, and that's a bit annoying. But for the majority of the film, the horror is more subtle and gets you in the last moments with well built up tension. And the last thing I would like to talk about this film is the characters. Although I praise the storytelling for being unique, I would say that the characters are one of the weaker parts of the film. They were just flat and had no depth to a majority of them. They had moments of character development, but most of the time it fell flat. And that brings the film just a bit down for me because the only person you really kind of get to know is Sam, and that's it. The other characters are oh, these are just characters in the town. Yeah. Trick or Treat was released October 6, 2009 and had a budget of $12 million. Overall, Trick or Treat is a fun Halloween film, although it may not be a perfect film for everyone. For fans of horror and thrills and even Halloween fanatics, you'll get a lot of enjoyment from this film. I'm going to give Trick or Treat a 7.4 out of 10.